Hi, what's up, guys? Hope you all are doing fine. So I'm gonna be going over my trades, uh, trades that I took today. Uh, I took in total two trades, as you saw um, at the beginning of this video. So I'll be going over those two trades. All right. Okay. So to be honest, I was kind of bullish for this session. Well, now that I'm looking at price, I cannot believe my eyes with like how it dumped within these two candles. Just look at this, bro. This 1 hourly candle is like, man, it's still dumping, bro. I don't know what is going on, bro. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm getting frustrated. I should have waited, but nonetheless, I did took two reviews. That's enough for me, bro. I don't care who says whatever, but yeah, man, I'm happy with the results. I took two minor losses yesterday, even though I was right about the bias. But yeah, man, if you stick to your model and just take a trade based off of your model or strategy, it doesn't matter. You can be profitable, even though probably you'll see majority of the traders are trading against. So you don't care about that stuff, all right? The only thing that you care is whether you're making money or not. That's the thing you should be um, thinking about, all right? So yeah. Okay. To be honest, there is nothing on the 1 hour time frame. The trade that I took was based off of a 50-minute time frame. So yeah. So this is where I took the trade. All right. As you know, my model is um, wait for a breakup structure, wait for internal high and internal low from within that external high and external low, wait for a rate. Probably one of the correlated pair will probably gonna fail to do that. And that's when you enter the trade, targeting that external range high and the DOL or the direction price probably gonna continue to. All right. So as you can see, we had our structure break here. Then price came down, then took this low right here, and we had this high. Okay, all right. There is now you don't see the internal high or internal low on the 50-minute time frame, right? But you will see that on the what do you say, on the 5-minute time frame. But one thing you should look here. So this point right here, this is our external range high from me, from this high to this low. This is my external range high. This is my external range low, or this one could be the same. Okay. So here's the internal range low. This is our internal range low. All right, internal range low. Now, which one of the high is our internal range high? This, this right here, internal range high. Okay. So we have our internal range high and internal range low. Now, once we see this forming below this low right here, majority of the traders probably gonna think that now price probably going down from this order block, or maybe that's a resistance level. But I basically do the exact opposite thing. I wait for price to take retracement and try to see uh, if it creates a failure swing. All right. In this case, you could see that this is our failure swing low. All right. Failure swing low. All right. I'm gonna show you the diagram one more time. So you wanna see a breaker structure, then internal high, low or internal high, trade one of that, and continuation. Now it is the you could say another formation of failure string from with the external range low, but in this case, what I'm well my pronunciation did well. In this case, look, we formed more sort of this. All right, we first formed um, an internal low, then internal high, then price failed to go down. So we take this low as failure swing low. And at that time, we also had another internal range low right here. Now we're gonna see if there's an SMT at that time. Okay, all right. So at that time, we didn't had any SMT on the 50-minute time frame. Let's go down on a 5-minute time frame. Now, you don't need SMT all the time, but if you see SMT, that's more like a confluence to your trade. But you don't need that all the time. You could see I exactly got into this trade on the lowest candle, not the lowest, I think the second lowest candle when price was forming that swing low. All right, and exited at the highest candle. Okay. Now, if we look here, okay, what do you see? We have a break of structure right here. All right. Do you see any highs right here within this leg? There is none. Then we have this internal range low. This becomes an internal range low for this external range high for this one. All right. After this second break of structure, then look what price did. Price came down, took out this internal range low, keeping intact this 5-minute um, external range low. Now, these might be going off of your head, but if you don't apply this on your chart or trade with this thing, this might screw you. All right. You probably can use this as a liquidity sweep after a fake run into a bearish order block to trap sellers. You could also use that. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can also use this thing right here. All right, because structure, internal range low, we wait for price to take out that internal range low. Well, there probably going to be some sort of SMT at that time, and you could see we had our SMT at that point. Do you see that? We had our SMT. Now I go on a 1-minute time frame at that time. What I do, I enter on this order block right there, this bullish order block. I enter on that. My stop loss was just below that candle's low. So this trade was almost like 6 off and it did play out very nicely. And this high right here is the 5-minute, I mean the 1-minute high to the left, I think. You'll see better on the 5-minute time. Bro, why is it shitting, bro? My internet is shitting, dude. Okay, so that's the high. All right, there's a gap. But I really wanted to see guys like trade up into that breaker, but it didn't. But I don't mind, man. Like I'm okay with the trade, but yeah, so I took up more like 40% of my position right here and went break even and got stopped out. Not break even on moved my stop loss in profit, and you can see that I got stopped out in profit with the rest of my position. And then I took the last trade. Now, many of you say that you only take like a bottom tick or top tick. No, bro, I also trade sometimes as usual. Like when I see confirmation, I do not waste any time. Like this one. All right. Look where I entered. Now you have seen the clip on the video where I had my stop loss. So I entered here when price tap into this wick right here. That green candle is also an order block and it bounced off of this 1-minute bullish fair value gap right here. This 1-minute bullish fair value gap. All right. Now, what is the context behind this trade? When price bounced off of that bullish fair value gap and then closed through that or closed below that, and the next candle uh, with some damage below that, I know for sure that price is not gonna go up if those buyers who went long from the FVG on the 1 minute time frame, that bullish FVG. They are now out of the game, and probably now sellers gonna uh, accelerate through downside to take out those stops. All right, I think that's the best um, clarification, I'd say. But as you can see, entered here and got out below the sell side. And look at this, bro. Price just jumped like, bro. Sometimes I feel like crying, dude, when I see this kind of thing. Bro, that was like 427 points, 427 points. But I think I was able to take out 26 points here and then 40 points here. So it was more like 66 points, which is what is enough for me, bro. Um, I don't complain about that, but yeah, I could have done better. But get better each and every day. 1% every day. You do not rush. Uh, for me, bro, I don't think I'm not even thinking about what others are doing. Probably someone else is doing better today than me, but I'll probably do better than him the next day, maybe the day after that one. I, I just know that I gotta stick to my process or my strategy. I'm not gonna trade outside of my strategy or my bias. Even if I get something wrong, I'll probably uh, um, figure it out after the fact. So that's my mindset, dude, to be honest. But yeah, hope you find something useful from this explanation. If you did, make sure to sub up, give a thumbs up, and please, bro, sub up, dude. And also go and follow me on X. I don't know when the hell I'm gonna reach 1,000 followers. Also follow me on Instagram, and yeah, man, make sure to sub up to this channel. I wanna reach 1,000 subscribers before before March. All right, I mean March ends. So yeah, that's my request to y'all. If you find these videos useful, like smash the sub button. All right, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Till then, be safe, take care of your health, your mental health. Peace out.